Hello everybody, welcome to a new class. مرحبا بكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Today's lesson will be about WH questions. It is needed in all tenses. الدرس هذا يسحقوه في جميع الأزمنة. So it's very important to know what is a WH question and what are the WH words and their meanings. So نبدأ على بركة الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. WH questions and their meaning. So let's start with the first one, which is what. When do we use what? وقتاش نستعملوها? We use it to ask about a thing. يعني نستعملوها باش نسقسوا على شيء. An animal على حيوان. Or an action على activity درتوه على كش عمل درتوه. For example, what did you do yesterday? What did you do? So here I am asking about what here. على واش راني نسقسي هنا؟ A thing, an animal ولا an action? Of course I am asking about an action. So what did you do yesterday? I went for a picnic. I went for a picnic. This is the action. This is the action I did yesterday. Number 2 is the WH word how. When do we use how? To ask about manner, procedures, steps, they have the same meaning, or a way. Okay, for example, how did you prepare this cake? How did you prepare this cake? What are the procedures or what are the steps you followed to prepare this cake? وش هما الخطوات اللي اتبعتهم باش حضرت الكعكة هذه؟ So I broke 5 eggs, I added some flour, some sugar, some baking powder, etc. Okay, I can also use it to ask about a way. For example, how can I get to the post office? If I answer, I would say go straight ahead, turn left, turn right. Okay. Number 3 is who, and there is a very important remark I want to say about this WH word. So who, we use it to ask about a person. So everybody knows that we use who to ask about a person. ناس كامل يعرفوا باللي هو نستعملوها باش نسقسوا على الأشخاص. بصح what may people do not know اللي يكونوا قادرين ما يعرفوهاش هي أنه who can be used in 2 different ways. Okay? So consider example number 1. Who saw the thief? Who saw the thief? من رأى السارق؟ شكون اللي شاف السارق؟ So this is the thief and this is the detector. Who saw the thief? Now we answer, we say the detector. Okay, the detector. Consider example number 2. Who did the thief see? Who did the thief see? Okay, look at this picture. The thief saw the detector. Okay. Next one is where. We use where to ask about a place. Any place, whatever the place is. It can be a country, city, room, school, house, hospital, a specific place in the house. Okay, specific place in the school, specific place in the city. Example, where do you live? I live in Britain. I live in Britain. So this is the place. I live in Britain. When. It is used to ask about a time. So what is the time here? It can be 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, or it can be morning, afternoon, last year, a decade ago, at night, yesterday, this morning. And it is usually, it is much more used in this case than when we give the time. Okay, so it is much more used with these words. When you ask when, you are asking about words like these. Okay. For example, when did Algeria get its independence? وقتاش الجزائر استقلت? When did Algeria get its independence? in 1962. This is the answer. So this is the time. هنا at what time? At what time? When do we use it? We use it to ask about an exact time, like at 7 o'clock, at 7:30, at 9 p.m., at 1 p.m., at 1:30, etc. For example, at what time do you get up? I get up at 7 a.m. Number 8, whose? We use it to ask about possession. Okay, for example, whose keys are these? Whose keys are these on the table? So nobody knows whose keys are these. واحد ما على باله تاع شكون المفاتح هذو. Okay, so we use whose. How many? It is used to ask about a number of something. For example, how many apples are there in the basket? How many? So we count the number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6. Okay, so there are 6 apples. Number 10, it's why. Why? We use it to ask about reason. We use why to ask about reason. السبب. Why are you late? Why are you late? ما سبب تأخرك? So هنا I use why to ask about a reason. I want to know the reason. So the usual answer for the WH question why هي because. باش نجاوبوا على سؤال why نجاوبوا نستعملوا because. So I use because to answer for this question. So because I missed the bus. Because I missed the bus. I hope that you liked this video. You got some benefits from it. Thank you very much for your attention.